Hello everyone, welcome to Wasting Academy's YouTube channel. So in this particular video, I'll be talking about the preparation problem which is currently being faced by the students who are, over with their GATE examination, especially the civil engineering students. I'll be talking about them in this video, who are over with their GATE exam now, and they are continuously asking me on WhatsApp or on various other platforms that, sir, I am also preparing for RRB JE. I am also preparing for BARC. Can you please give me a differentiation between the syllabus of these three examinations and how to move along with the syllabus for the next 1 month? Because next month only, mainly our examinations are there, BARC and RRB JE. So we have to be thorough with the syllabus first. And what is the differentiation between GATE exam and the syllabus of GATE exam, weightage of various subjects with respect to the weightage of subjects which are there in RRB JE and our examination BARC. See, RRB JE is not only for BTech students, it is also for diploma students. This video is specifically, focusing on the comparison between the syllabus. So diploma students can also watch this, and they can take inspiration how BTech students prepare for various other competitive exams also. And this video is also important, mostly important for BTech students who are going for BARC exam as well as RRB JE. Why I am mentioning that BTech students are, preparing for RRB JE and everything. See the toppers of various exams, RRB JE and SSC JE right now, mostly will be what? BTech students. So BTech students are not only giving, GATE or engineering services, they are focused on all the engineering examinations which are right now being conducted all over India in state, center level exams, all. So as engineering graduates and as diploma students also, you need to focus on as many exams as possible, because this tends to increase your probability of selection in a particular organization, right? And later on, you can obviously keep on giving examinations because after that, you got nothing to lose once you have that one seat which you need to support yourself financially. So let's see what has been the syllabus for GATE, BARC and RRB JE, and what is the differences, the exam pattern and everything. GATE, all of you have been familiar with. So civil engineering students, this is the weightage of last 12 years for GATE exam. Again, you have given GATE exam and you are familiar with the syllabus of GATE examination right now. If you are not familiar, and if you are a new student who is preparing, for GATE examination next year and also wants to take inspiration from this video, so please be open to click a screenshot of this. So in this examination, there are around 14 subjects which are being asked in GATE exam, and this is your weightage for last 12 years. And from the weightage, we already know that aptitude, mathematics, geotechnical engineering, environmental engineering, transportation, strength of materials, these are the main big subjects which are being asked. Apart from that, there is FM, structure analysis, RCC, surveying, hydrology, steel, comparatively less weightage. Fluid mechanics, sometimes the weightage is also very high. Structure analysis also sometimes, no question has been asked. See, in 2012, no question asked in structure analysis, but after that, consistently 6 to 7 marks structure analysis was asked. Surveying, hydrology, less weightage. Design of steel structures, continuously less weightage, around 1 to 3 marks, that's it. This year around 4 marks was there. Irrigation, again, the weightage is less. Construction technology and management, the weightage is less. But I'll point out a couple of things with respect to the, the syllabus of GATE and BARC. Point is, there will be some subjects in GATE examination which has less weightage. For example, steel. For example, construction materials. But in BARC examination, the weightage of these two subjects is very high, right? Now, how I can say this, because see, based upon various interviews which have been conducted over the years amongst, with the students who have been selected in BARC and who have appeared for BARC, from them, we come to know that the weightage of these subjects are also high in this exam, right? I'll point it out over here, what is the basic difference as we'll move forward. So there can be a couple of subjects whose weightage in GATE exam is less, but in BARC examination it is more. And similarly for RRB JE, the weightage is more for a couple of topics. So we have to keep that in mind as well. And moreover, in RRB JE, a couple of more topics, non-technical subjects are also there. So we have to prepare for them also, because if you are preparing for both the examinations simultaneously, then you have to take in mind the ideology of preparation of the non-technical portion of RRB JE as well, right? So we'll be discussing about what are the add-ons, what new subjects which you need to study parallelly, especially the non-technical subjects, what subjects you can eliminate in a couple of exams like BARC. There is no engineering aptitude, so you can ignore that, right? And moreover, what is the exam pattern for both the examinations as well, BARC and RRB JE? We'll see that. See, exam pattern for BARC for civil engineering and in general for all, it is OCES and DGFS, 2 programs. Online mode examination it is, and objective type questions are there. Syllabus is, approximately same as that of GATE exam, but the weightage is different. Syllabus is same, but without aptitude it is. Mathematics will be there in the syllabus. Total 100 questions are there. In GATE examination, total 65 questions are there. And each and every question is either of 2 marks or 1 mark. And 3 types of questions are asked. Here, only 1 type of question is asked, objective type. Positive marks are 3 marks and negative marking is 1 mark. There, the negative marking and positive marking was different. There are 2 types of questions, either 2 marks and 1 mark. Negative marking was only in MCQ questions in GATE exam. But over here, all our MCQ and negative marking is 1 mark. Total duration is 2 hours. So, with respect to the exam pattern, it is quite clear that when I compare GATE and BARC, number of questions are higher and time duration is less. So, keep this in mind that these 2 points are one of the most important aspects. In RRB JE also you will see that the time is less and the number of questions are high. Yeah, so one thing you need to keep in mind is that they won't be asking too big numerical questions, right? And too deep conceptual questions they won't be asking either in BARC or RRB JE. Level of questions will be much higher in BARC examination. There can be a good conceptual questions also, but it would require less of your time, right? You can expect less direct questions, more of conceptual questions and numerical questions again, right? So high weightage, especially in the structural engineering subjects, you would see. Strength of materials, structural analysis, RCC, steel and BMCC. Previous year weightages are not available because BARC does not release their previous year question papers. So it is next to impossible for us to tell you the exact weightage which has been there over the years. But with again the experience with talking to the students over the years, we know that there is high weightage of structural engineering subjects always, plus geotechnical engineering, and you can expect somewhere around 40 to 50% questions from these subjects only: steel, SOM, RCC, BMC and strength of materials, structural analysis and geotech. 40 to 50% of your syllabus will be this only, and steel has weightage in this. Keep it in mind, high weightage is there for steel. So one big difference which you see over here. So there many students must have left steel, but here the weightage can be good and should be good because again it's an important subject with respect to structural engineering. After that, BMC includes concrete technology and other building materials, right? Keep this in mind. Concrete technology I am considering in this only. Again, the concrete technology aspect is much more important than the other building materials. Same goes for RRB JE examination as well. Average weightage subjects remaining would be, the leftover subjects, include all of them together. Again, nothing can be said about them, but structural engineering weightage is quite good. Even they are very important subjects for interviews as well, right? They are very, very important for interviews also. So keep this in mind. So One more thing, the cutoff for the OCES and DGFS exam can vary between 100 to 140 marks for civil engineering, right? Depending upon how many number of seats they are taking in for a particular year. Now, also keep it in mind, the examination is only a qualifying examination. Your final selection in BARC examination is due to the with respect to the interview which they will be conducting. So this examination or gate exam is considered as a shortlisting process for the interview. Their final selection will be on the interview, right? So your subject preparation becomes very important with respect to the interview aspect as well now. Most questions, but time is there. After the exam, there will be time for interview. Most questions will be basic conceptual and formula based questions, right? Because try and imagine if I'll say 100 questions will be there and only 2 hours are there and all are technical questions including engineering mathematics. So here it is much more tougher actually, but they cannot go very much deep with the questions, just like in gate exam. So in gate exam, you can expect around 5 to 10-12% of deep conceptual questions being asked for each and every engineering subject every year. There is a huge expectancy of that. That's why it is of 3 hours and only 65 questions. But here you cannot expect that. Try to cover as much syllabus as you can. See, greater than 80% actually. And you have to leave the aptitude part of the syllabus. Greater than 80% syllabus you need to cover. Whatever the subjects you have left previously based upon that thinking, okay, weightage is less or my selection process would not depend upon them, because you have previously a good amount of data of the weightage is available. But for BARC, we do not have that, right? See, exactly, though we cannot also tell you. This is based upon our experience only. So try to cover as much syllabus as you can, greater than 80% of your entire syllabus, right? Apart from that, when we talk about RRB JE CBT2 exam pattern, there will be 150 questions. Each question will be carrying 1 mark. Total duration will be again 2 hours, 150 marks again because of 1 mark, and negative marking will be 1/3, right? So this is the basic difference between BARC and RRB JE if you are preparing for both. And if you are preparing for RRB JE separately, so you should have a knowledge of this. Now in RRB JE CBT2 examination, there is general awareness which is included 15 questions. Physics and chemistry 15 questions once again. Basics of computer application 10 questions. Basics of environmental and pollution control 10 questions. Technical abilities 100 questions. Total questions will be 150 questions and 120 minutes. Now 50 questions more in this exam, but yes, the level of questions will be much lower. There will be direct questions also, database questions also, and it will be again different from that of BARC exam. See, one of the best ways to approach for both the exams together is to cover as many questions as you can, either for BARC, either for RRB JE, right? Parallelly, you can do it. If you are preparing for one exam, again, it's easy. Try to cover as many questions as you can. So in this, one of the best ideology is to keep that, forget about the fact that you have to do PhD in your particular subject, right? Your approach should be directly based upon the exam, right? So you don't have to adopt research work in your subject. If a particular concept is tricky, okay, try to memorize that and move forward. That's it. If you're not able to understand that, right? But these, especially the other aspects of the syllabus which you need to cover, try to cover extra time early in the morning and late at night for them. And again, in this, one of the best ways is to pursue test series. One of the best ways. Try to cover as many questions through test series as possible, right? So this is one of the best ways to do that for both exams parallelly, because you'll get concise with your time preparation, and you'll be able to manage your subjects as well. When I'll say technical abilities, what are the number of questions which have been observed for civil engineering, RRB JE in last couple of years? you can see this has been the weightage for various subjects. Strength of materials 7 to 8 questions, structural analysis 2 to 3 questions, RCC and concrete technology 8 to 10 questions, BMC 10 to 15 questions, steel 2 to 3 questions, geotech 8 to 10 questions. So apart from steel, you can expect again good weightage from these topics again. Approximately around 50% of the technical questions are being asked from this particular area only again. So we have one of the best range, right? So you can divide your syllabus into two parts actually. Just like it is there in engineering services, there is part 1 and part 2, right? Include geotech into part 1 only, and then prepare that part 1 very good, and then you can whatever elimination you need to do, you can eliminate in this particular 1 or 2 topics if you want to eliminate. Same goes for BARC as well, right? But not the structural engineering aspect. Do not ignore it, right? Subject weightage analysis based upon what has been there in RRB JE for the last couple of years, as you can see on the screen right now. Most questions are direct. When you'll see previous year questions, you will tend to realize that basic conceptual and basic numerical questions will be there. Direct formula based questions will be there. Same goes for BARC as well. There will be direct formula based questions also, in which directly you need to use the formula and get the answer. Based upon weightage and previous cutoffs, try to cover as much syllabus as you can. Once again, as much syllabus should be covered as possible, but try to divide the entire syllabus into two parts. Cover structural engineering aspect with a much more importance, and then eliminate 1 or 2 topics if you can. This is not the time to do research of various other exams and anything. What should I study? What should not I study? See, one of the best ways, PYQs of AE exams, right? And test series. One of the best ways. So what you have to follow is PYQs of AE exams as much as possible. And if you are available with PSU exams, previous year questions as well, go for that as well, and test series. This can only be done in your last month actually. Plus whatever your notes you need to revise and everything, you can do that as well. Plus your short notes. But your major chunk of your time should be dedicated towards test series, right? Major chunk of your syllabus and time should be dedicated through your test series, and revision should also be through test series and previous year questions, right? Especially the AE exams for both BARC and this. Now, on 1st of February, we all know this, that BARC examination test series has been started at Ace Ring Academy's official portal. What you can do is you can scan the QR code and you can register yourself for the test series for BARC examination. There will be five full-length mock tests in that. And we are also releasing the solutions on our channel as well. So please be in touch with the full syllabus videos as well, and the exam solutions also, whatever we are conducting. So this is for all the engineering domains. And RRB JE test series also, it has been started on 15th of January. Many students have already enrolled. If you want to still enroll with us in the test series, you can enroll in test series. There are more number of tests in this. Total number of tests will be 20. Subject-wise tests will be 16. And there will be full-length mock test, 4 full-length mock tests. And what you can do is you can take a screenshot of this and you can scan the QR code as well. There on the website itself, you will find the schedule also for the tests which are being released with respect to detailed exam pattern and syllabus as well, right? So you'll be able to register on our official website for both the examinations, right? So I hope I was able to give you a different perspective for preparing for BARC and RRB JE parallelly or separately. If you can do it. My main agenda of this video was to tell you that what subjects you need to focus on based upon the weightage analysis, what we have collected over the years, and what has been for RRB JE because the exam is actually released, as in the questions we know that they were asked in RRB JE previous years, because weightage can be definitely defined for them for various subjects, but not for BARC. BARC is basically based upon the memory based and our experience and with talking to the students and everything. Because see, exact, no one can tell you that what shall be the weightage of one particular subject. But when we talk to the students, they all say that most of their examination questions were from structural engineering aspect when we talk about civil engineering, right? So prepare well for both the exams. Try to focus on as many questions as you can. Try to solve as many questions as you can through previous year questions and test series. And you all know how to subscribe to the test series now. Once again, I'll show you BARC exam, and it has started on 1st of February, and also RRB JE examination. You can see it has started, right? So thank you for watching. Please do subscribe to our channel and share with your friends, and keep an eye on what are the videos being released on Ace Ring Academy's YouTube channel. Thank you.